What's going on, guys? King Trats here, back with another video on the channel, and today you can see we have got two separate things going on. We have got the review and we have got our actual meals. So if you are digging the content, you want to see more reviews with the meals, let me know. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, all of the yes cringy YouTube stuff. I'm never gonna stop saying that. It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's start with the actual dessert because I'm backwards and I like eating my dessert first, and most people want to see that anyway. So without further ado, let's get into this. I got a delivery for my man Zach over at Buckeye Brownies. I got my box here. I don't want to show you the top because my address is on it, but that is their information. You can find them at Buckeye Brownies on Instagram or at buckeyebrownies.com. I don't know why it took me so long to read that, but we've got 2 out of the 4 of their April line. Now these look and smell really, really good, but because I'm me, I don't exactly know what they are until right now. So I want to get this one, and you'll see why in a second. And this one here is called the Bugs Bunny. I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to let you see what this is looking like. But check this all out. Let me get my cheat sheet out while I hold this and burn my hand off for y'all. This is called the Bugs Bunny. What this is a blondie base layered with carrot cake Oreos, topped with carrot cake cookie dough, infused with cream cheese frosting, topped with candied pecans, and more carrot cake Oreos. Without further, I don't even need to tell. Just look at it. You see it dripping all on your screen right there. See that? That's the bite I'm going for. I'm drooling. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me be completely really unbiased because I'm going to be biased. And yes, I just said that. Me, your boy. Open this up. Let me show you what we're working on. Alright, there's the cross section of that. Look at all the love in there. I love carrot cake. I've probably said that on this channel probably 30 times, even though I've only eaten it twice. This is like, if I had to build a brownie, it would probably be something like you. I get that carrot cake taste. I get that blondie. I've had his base a million times. And I know it's good. But what the killer is, you see this candied pecan? Oh my goodness. And this happens every single time I get sent these. I swear to you. I'm like, yo, this is why I only picked 2. And I'll do the other 2 either tomorrow or the day after. But I always say I'm only going to take a few bites. I'm never successful. The cream cheese, carrot cake Oreos, it's just like carrot cake paradise in a brownie. And you can see that flavor pocket? Why I say pocket like that? And I keep getting those crunchy bits of the pecans. This might be, I want to say it's like my 12th, probably more. No, I've probably eaten somewhere around 20 of these by now. This might be my favorite. Cheese. This is, oh. Everything about it. It's so dense, but at the same time, it's not. Stop being so dramatic. Listen. Okay. Bite this. Bite this brownie. Bite this brownie. Bite this brownie. And tell me, look, if you're not fat like me, maybe you won't. But I get excited. You know what I'm saying? And when I get that cream cheese, I'm not even gonna say anything. Listen, I'm just gonna eat this in silence and tell you that it's really good. And if you enjoy carrot cake and you want to get it in the form of a freaking brownie, this is what it is. Every time I get a bite of that cream cheese, like there's like pockets of cream cheese. Let me tell you. And y'all be asking me why I start with my dessert first. Like, you see this freaking, I've had my this is medium sausage parm. I had it a million times, but it's delicious. Come on now. Just one more for you, Mom. You know I like that show and tell. See that? I love candied pecans. My man, Zach, I know you're watching. You get what I'm saying? I need one the size of this. I want to eat a brownie like this. The size of like this whole like table. That's what you need. Like a special edition. What are we saying? You see, I'm not joking, but like you see my face. I'm making eye contact awkwardly right now. That's so good. That is so good. Oh my goodness. I can't, like, how do you follow that up? I'm gonna tell you how. Okay, part 2, I gotta get my cheat sheet back out again. Oh, look at this. It's like he made this friggin' package for me. That sounds really sus. Bad and blueberry. That's right. Blondie base again. Love the blondie base. Layered with a blueberry frosted Pop-Tart. See that bad boy on the inside? Yes, that is an entire Pop-Tart. Topped with homemade blueberry muffin cookie dough. Infused with actual blueberries. You can see them. And it's topped with a turbinado cane sugar. You can look up close and see like the specks of love right there. Okay. As soon as I heated this bad boy up, I smelled the blueberry muffin. Like, when you talk about favorite muffins from me, blueberry is right up there. Blueberry pancakes, blueberry muffins. A lot of people don't like blueberries. And I'm here to tell y'all, I'm not mad at you, but I do. So here's what we're gonna do. Do what I do best. We're gonna break one apart for you. Don't you dare. Oh, what are we saying? What are we saying? Oh, no, come back. Yeah, that is a whole blueberry Pop-Tart. Look. You can see the side right there. That's a blueberry Pop-Tart. Oh my goodness, okay. Nice touch with the sugar. Wow. This is like a really sweet dessert version of a blueberry muffin, which is already one of my favorite muffins. And I'm getting that Pop-Tart in there. Look, I'm showing you again just kind of the cross section. This brownie has an actual entire whole Pop-Tart in the middle of it. That's a fat kid's dream. Why would you do that? The answer is, why wouldn't you do that? Weesh. Weesh. I've been making the stupidest. I really like those cane sugar crystals on the top. Eating them with the blueberries on the top makes it feel like I'm actually kind of like healthy. I'm not. And they're so heavy. This one definitely has the feel of a blueberry muffin, but less healthy, which is what I'm looking for. I love those sugar crystals on the top. I'm sorry. I get lost in my food sometimes. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. Listen. You see what I put in your face? Want no please? Here, you can have this part. Look at that whole Pop-Tart. I get floored every time I see. But at least that kind of gives you how big the actual brownie is in the first place. Because if you can fit a whole Pop-Tart inside of something that's hiding, think about the size of a Pop-Tart in diameter, which is a circle. You get what I'm saying. Extrapolate that. I'm like, you see me, I'm just all over the place. And if you don't eat your desserts first, whatever, I do. How we do things over here. Excuse me. I don't plan on eating this whole thing. This happens every time. Which is why I only made 6 sandwiches. Because I knew already. I dodged bullets. I tapped the side of my head and pointed off to the left as if that's going to do anything. Normally I eat like 10. How do I keep my calories under control? Half. Yes, because half of 10 is 6. I know somebody gonna say that in the comments, because y'all be... I'm here, I'm with y'all. No, but seriously. You understand me? The only thing that makes this better... I got nothing. Make them bigger. King size. Funny. At least I got some fruit in, right? I don't really eat fruit. Carrots, blueberries, lots of vitamins. Wow, that's good. I regret nothing. Nothing. I'm just smart. Because I only ate 2, and there's 2 left, and I didn't heat them up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. No, honestly. They're good. I've had like 20 different flavors by now. I've disliked none of them. And as far as the amount that you get, the brownies are huge. Most people, if you eat 2 of those like I did, you're down for the count. If you're new to the channel, you might not know this, but I'm slightly weird. I'm finna eat these like nothing. But they're very big and they're very filling. If you're on a diet, F your diet. Get them anyway. No, but you can find them, like I said, Instagram at Buckeye Brownies or at BuckeyeBrownies.com. No, I do not get paid for that. I just like to point people in the direction of good food. That's the honest truth. With that being said, we have got our sausage parms. Very easy to make. They're sausage and peppers parms. Originally, I intended to make sausage and peppers, but what happened was I actually didn't realize it. I had peppers that I had chopped up. I bought them pre-chopped because I'm lazy. There was a hole in the plastic, and I bought them over the weekend, and they looked a little weird, you know, because they're already chopped up. You're not supposed to like leave them out. And when I went to cook like an hour ago, I was like, oh man, and I was like, I'd just take the L. So I had some pasta sauce. I had some frozen pepper strips, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but we turned that into sausage peppers parm. Take you through the steps real quick. All we did was we browned off our sausage and our peppers with some garlic, salt, pepper, oregano, and crushed hot red peppers as well. Brown those off, make sure they're nice and toasted. Add a little bit of truff hot sauce to that. Then we added our, not too much, but a little bit of pasta sauce to that. Let that simmer, let that get happy for a little bit. At the same time, started to toast off our bread, added the sausage into our bread, topped that with some mozzarella, threw that in the oven, 375. I think I put it in for like 7 minutes. I just do it until the cheese is nice and melty. Does that make sense? Don't have ricotta cheese. I would have liked ricotta cheese on these. We ain't got it because this is a complete freestyle. As usual, but without that being said, here it is in its splendor. Sausage parm, not chicken parm. I wanted ricotta, but I did get some brownies. Anyway. Also, you won't hear too much of a crunch on these because you can kind of tell by how they look. Let me just show you real quick. I actually dunked the bread in the sauce. I didn't want to have like the crusty bread today. The only reason was with the brownies and stuff, I just didn't want anything like too crunchy. So I wanted to get like a soft baked bread kind of feel. So you won't get that I normally get. But it's by design. So it's very good, very simple. It's just one of the meals that like my mom would have made when I was a kid. When she ain't feel like cooking. That's what we got. Yeah. Anyway. You know I'm finna start talking. It might not be all the way you think. I thought this was hilarious when I found out today. I'm sure most of you, or not all of you, know who Usher is. It's not as funny as it was because I found the truth, and the truth is never as funny as the lie. But apparently, it was funnier back then. It's not, because Usher had a party at a gentleman's club. You know, the club where they, you get what I'm saying. You know, you throw money at people who might dance for it. I don't know. I was laughing hysterically at this earlier because apparently one of the exotic dancers decided to take a picture of the money that he was throwing out. And it wasn't real money. It was money with his face on the bills. So she was mad. I was just thinking, bro, you gotta really be on some other, can't say that word on here, throw money at them. They think they're dancing for dollars, and it comes out. I can't stop. The concept is funnier than the actual reality of it, so I'm gonna be the buzzkill. If you didn't know, that was what was going on today all over like the internet. A couple of hours ago, I found the rebuttal story where it turns out that that's not the only money. He did give them real money too. And the person that, like, I guess they put it on their Instagram stories. I don't know. Maybe they're doing it for clout or something, trying to make them look bad, but the club owner came out and said it was false. Other people that were there came out and said it was false, and she was just like, yeah, I ran with the story. And it ruined my funny story because I was laughing about it all day. That this man was throwing out Zamunda dollars. That takes, let me tell you, the funny, I don't like this, you know, it's always like that. Like, the lies are always funnier than the truth. And I hate that it has to be that way, that people make stuff up for clout. Which is why I would tell people, don't trust everything that you see on the internet. You don't know what's true and what's false. Anybody with a platform, because as much as the internet has good things, you know, there are a lot of people out there, sadly enough, that will do anything for clout. Like, that's just the way that it is. And there's people out there that will, you know, make whatever they have to make up. And it's very easy for a story to get spun out of control because of that, especially when there's no actual, like, evidence of it. You can just say something. And people will just run with it, which is what happened. I don't tweet, but I do have a Twitter. And I use it kind of just like to check on stuff like that. And my trending topic, the first one was Usher, and all I saw was people making fun of him throwing out fake money. But it wasn't really true. It was fabricated. Though the fake money that his face on it did exist, he did in fact pay them. It was like a promotional thing, apparently. And That's just the way that stuff happens on the internet. That's why I tend not to believe a lot of stuff. There's just too many people in this world, you know, that have ulterior motives. And in this generation, you know, one of the things that people want to do is they want to go viral. Like, it's like this, like a dream of theirs. I touched on this the other day, like, as cool as it seems to go viral, as a person who has gone viral, I have multiple times. Like, I'm not saying that to flex, I'm just telling you from my own experiences. It ain't all fun. Yes, there's some good stuff that can come from it. But at the same time, there's an other side in the game you don't realize when you do it. And a lot of things can change about yourself. A lot of things can change about the people around you. All for one thing. Like, there are people who have had entire careers based off of going viral. One of the first ones that comes to mind is God, I can't remember her name. She was on Dr. Phil. Bad Baby. And I'm not saying there's anything negative towards her. I don't know her. I'm just saying that her rise to stardom, you can call her what you want to, you can talk about, because I know people like to run their mouths about people, but she's known, she's a star. Her rise to fame was going viral because of being on Dr. Phil. Like, that kind of started the whole thing. Now, I know there's a negative part that came with being on that show. You can check her, she speaks out about it. I don't want to go into that part. But there's other things that happen that come along with that people don't realize they're signing up for, man. And you might not know how to handle it. But she's an example just of someone who went viral, and, you know, a lot of people hate on that. But what did you expect her to do? Like, she now had a platform. She did something with it. Like, I call that being smart. You can get mad about how someone gets famous all you want to, but if you all of a sudden had millions of people looking at you, would you just stand there? Or would you try to do something with it? So she started rapping and other stuff. I did hear, because of Twitter, that she made like $1 million in like 6 hours because she started an OnlyFans account and she turned legal, which is like crazy. It's a lot of money. But it's just that now we live in a society where you see people that will make stuff. I've seen people fake relationships on YouTube, fake breakup relationships on TikTok, on YouTube, like, for clout. That's the world we live in today. And I find it insane. I don't know, maybe because I'm old. You don't realize what you're getting yourself into. I mean, like I said, I'm not really big on, like, I know that I have like a platform in a sense, but I'm not big on internet stuff. I do go on it, kind of have to at this point. But I was on TikTok because I'm one of those old people that's now addicted to TikTok. And I guess there's a guy on TikTok who's literally got millions of followers and has like blatantly stolen other people's content. Like, that Soulja Boy said, word for word, bar for bar. And then I guess it got spun out of control because he was live streaming. I might not have all my facts straight, so just bear with me. But he was live streaming and he said, like, he's an actor and he's just using your script and making it better, which is absolutely insane. Listen, as a content creator, it is perfectly normal to be inspired by other people's content. But if you're gonna do exactly what they did and you, like, exactly what they did, especially if you're doing a skit. Like, if I'm reviewing a sandwich and someone else reviews a sandwich, like, I'm me and they're them, so you can't really, like, we're not saying the same exact thing. But in this case, on this TikTok stuff, like, he was saying exactly what the other person said. The backgrounds of the videos, and so that's like, at that point, it's like plagiarism. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with inspiring other people's stuff. If you're gonna do that and do their, from what I know, and I'm not a TikTok, I'm new to TikTok. I don't TikTok. I only talk Tik. I'm new. It's very common on that platform for people to just literally do your exact same stuff, and then like someone with a bigger account comes along and does it, and then they get popular for it. And I know it happens on YouTube too. I've seen it. But like on TikTok, it's very normal because I guess they have like a sound, and you'll see like on my, what do they call that page? I'm old, bro. The For You page, right? It's For You. You'll see somebody doing the exact same thing to the exact same song with the exact same, and I'm like, but that's kind of how that platform is built, because everything's based off of trends on TikTok. Like, you know, do this challenge or this trend or this or this that, and, you know, like, Instagram kind of started that, but TikTok took it to another level. That's just what I see on there. But if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do, I guess. I don't know. I do think it's not fair, in a sense, because a lot of the smaller creators who are coming up with these concepts, these ideas, are just having the exact same skit. And I've witnessed it myself, where nothing even changed about the bigger content creator doing the exact same video. Like, they even say the same words. And I find that insane. Like, it's hard for a smaller content creator to be like, yeah, no, I thought of that first. Nobody's gonna believe you because nobody saw it. You know what I mean? But there's like no way against it. Again, you can make the same kind of video. Like, that's normal. I'm not the only, like, I do mukbangs, right? There's freaking thousands and thousands and thousands of people that do them, but first of all, nobody talks as much as I do. And second of all, again, I could eat the exact same meal as somebody on the exact same day, and at the end of the day, I'm me being myself, and they're them being themselves. It's just like, the idea is the same. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. It's the equivalent of you're listening to a rapper, like, that beat, everybody's doing it now. It's like the beatbox, like, you know, and do like a little dance with it, and how many rappers have freestyled over that? That's not really freestyle. How many rappers have made a song over that beat in the last, like, 2 months? All of them. But they're not saying the same words. You get what I'm saying? So that's why there's a difference. You know, you might see some rappers, there are certain rappers that will kind of give like a subliminal shout out. Jay-Z used to do that all the time. He would say like lines that Biggie said. I guess he was doing it like in a sense to pay homage. I know Drake does that. Now, I'm not hear about Drake not, people saying Drake got, you know, don't write his own rhymes and shut up. No, I like Drake. But I will say this. To that person on TikTok who's doing that, you're either really, really smart or really, really stupid. And hear me out. You're going to make a lot of enemies doing that. Clearly. A lot of creators are going to be mad. I've seen on my For You page all of a sudden, 15, 20 videos of people either taking shots at him or being like, this was my video and this is his video. Which isn't the smartest. But some people come from a school where they say there's no such thing as bad publicity. I had no idea who this person was. He had millions of followers or whatever, but I didn't know who he was until this whole thing happened. And there's a lot of people out there who didn't either. So he's bringing a lot more attention onto himself. Whether it's negative or positive, there are still more eyes on you. for him, that might not be a bad thing. And if that's the case, and he's just looking for people who have eyes on him, it's brilliant. It's unethical, but it's brilliant. Not giving that. But it's very few and far between to ever see who made the original concept of something. And have I seen stuff like that before? Yeah, but not as blatant as that. That's like, that'd be like if, like, you know, some unknown rapper makes a song and then, like, Drake literally makes the same exact song. Like, he just, same beat, same freestyle, same flow, everything. And people are like, yo, that Drake song is tight. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I personally, like, I don't like it, but it is what it is, right? I've been rambling for way too long, and it is 4:15 in the morning. This is probably the second time that's happened to me, but I spent more time eating those brownies than I thought I would, and I don't like making videos that are like an hour long unless they're eating challenges. So I'm actually going to eat these as I'm editing the video, so I can finish my food, because I have to get up early in the morning. Yeah. I'm actually more tired than usual, which is good. It means I'll sleep well. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one brownie, because I feel like I spend too much time eating the brownies. And it made me tired. The brownies might have made me tired too, which is dope. Anyway, we'll be back. Hopefully I don't have anything else that's spoiled and I can make what I want to make tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.